Hello and welcome back to the Monocle. Today we're gonna talk about body count and why it's not good for women. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, but for now let's talk about it.
I feel like it's perfectly fine to feel like you want to be a part of hookup culture or like sleep around when you're younger to try to figure out what you want. I think that's perfectly fine.
She's pretty though.
She's a beautiful woman.
So this makes me very sad. Melina. Or Melina.
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 I prefer Melina. I don't know, sounds to me more elegant.
Like Elden Ring, Melina.
And then later on want to have something serious. I don't think sleeping around is a bad thing. I really don't think so. Not for men or women.
Yeah, I think it's perfectly fine to hook up and have as many partners as you want. Of course, you're gonna say that if you're a woman, since this is what you can do easily, what comes naturally to you, and being generally the gatekeepers of sex, I would say that there is a lot of emphasis put on women keeping their body count low. This is what she, as far as I see here, is trying to limit the impact of that statement on her. I think she's just protecting herself here. What do you think?
I think that we have lost all sense of any kind of honor or any kind of class when it comes to the way that we interact with each other. For women to go out here and say that it's good to sleep around as much as they can is absolutely blasphemous and should not be something that's said ever, anywhere.
But at some
yeah,
point, the
you gotta
epiphany
stop, you
phase
say?
needs to end,
Yeah,
and
if you
reality
wanna
needs to
have
set in.
if you want to have a serious relationship.
This is what always brings us back to the prime value of a gender. So the prime value of a gender is, I would say, there is a very big disbalance between women and men, and the woman's prime is generally in her 20s, early 20s. The man's prime is generally in his 30s or 40s, depending on how you look at it. And the thing is, when a woman has her peak sexual market value, she should be looking for that high value man that everybody's talking about.
Yeah, it's the best time for her to find the
Yes,
highest
so she
value
has
she
the
can.
highest price. She can get the highest bid, to put it in the simplest of terms. And then they wonder, okay, so their marketplace value is dropping. Why would a man at 35, 40, when he is at his peak, look at her in her 40s, when he has all of the young 20-year-olds, fertile, friendly, fit women there to compete against her? And like, to be honest, I would never look like that. Like if I had the leverage to trade, it's all about the options. And as you said well before, the marketplace is not dictated by you.
Yeah,
How old are
of
you?
course. I'm 24.
You're 24.
Yeah.
God bless you. Love you. You have no idea how many girls, when I was 24, just getting started in the South Beach party scene in my early 20s, are still out there single, living it up.
Well, they can do that if they want,
No,
right?
What would happen if I had an overripe banana which is already brown, and I come to the market and I put it next to 100 nice yellow bananas, fresh bananas. And I say, but look, my banana, even though it's overripe, it's brown as fuck, it doesn't look at all like a banana anymore, but it's so valuable, and so what will happen? The customer will come, he will see all of these saucy, tasty bananas, and he will see my poor excuse of banana, and he will say, "Oh, I will choose that." Oh, come on, don't,
Nobody's gonna choose that banana. Nobody's gonna
banana.
choose a brown banana.
Yes. So this is to me, I think, is exactly the point of this thing. Is why would you not cash out when the value is high, rather than wait, and say, "Oh my God, yes, I will do that."
They can't do that?
Yeah, they can
What if
do
that's
whatever
what
they
makes them
want.
happy?
But when they cry themselves to sleep, like, why can't I find a good man? It's like, because you passed him 10 years ago.
Because you act like a
But you still wanted to hook it up and do the hookup culture
it's because
thing.
they're looking for the plastic because they are plastic. That's why. Because the
Oh
people
my
in
God.
Miami are that way. It's not like you look for a
How long
serious
have you lived
relationship
in Miami now? You've got a whole synopsis
One
of
and
the
a
city?
half years.
Oh, okay.
These
But
are-
I've lived all
these
over
are
the
all
planet.
figured out.
I've lived
These
in LA,
rules
I lived
apply
here, I lived in
nationally
Sweden,
and
I lived in New
internationally.
Zealand. I've been all over the place. I probably lived more places than you guys have.
Wow, she's so dangerous. Yeah, she lived so many places. You go, 24-year-old girl.
Yeah, like honestly, I don't know what the lived in more places than you guys have argument matters.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
So yeah.
It would matter if you are 60 or 70 and you had so much experience and really took in the culture of all those places where you've lived at.
Yeah.
But you can live in one place for 20 years and not fully understand the whole culture. So shut up, you're 24.
What are your thoughts on hookup culture?
I think it depends who you're asking. If you're dating to like get married, hookup culture kind of sucks. But if you're dating to hook up and have sex and just have a great time, hookup culture is it. You can go to a bar and know you're going to leave with someone.
That's very true. Especially if you're a woman, you don't even have to go to a bar. Today you have internet, you can go online and just show yourself out there and you're gonna have so many options. You can sleep every day with multiple guys if you want. But is that really good for you?
One thing that really grinds my gears here is if you're dating to marry, then hookup culture sucks. If you're dating just to have fun, then hookup culture is it. Like, it's all the rage. So, as far as I know, the majority of women actually date for relationships. I don't really know, and this is just probably then the whole phase part, you know, the fun phase that needs to be there, that needs to be there. It doesn't need to be there, but that is now, I would say, marketed to young women as something that you need to do before you are ready to settle.
Do you think it matters if a woman has a high body count?
I think that means a woman can give you what you want. If a woman has a low body count, she's probably not going to know what to do with you. Hello?
I don't know if women understand this, but men are totally okay with you not knowing things in the bedroom. And then having them tell you, hey, I like this, I like that. And we try together and we improve together. And then that becomes beautiful because your relationship then is built on all the struggles and things that you went through together. So if you didn't know how to do certain things in bed, he tells you and now you do them well.
Men have no problem teaching whatsoever.
Maybe the best advice that we could give to all the young women is be careful who you take advice from. But a good woman in her 40s or 50s will give you the best advice. You will most likely listen to her and not these two dudes from YouTube who knows what they know. But from a female perspective, a female who has experience, then you will more likely take that into account and really try to live by it.
What kind of man do you think wants a woman with a high body count?
A rich man.
We would both agree that a rich man would have a lot of women, right? He has a lot of options, right?
Yes, definitely.
So you think that he would pick a woman with a high body count over a woman with a low body count?
Yeah, because she would know what to do.
Oh. I don't even think that this is delusion. This is just she learned something wrong. No. She learned something wrong.
Okay. Could be, because she's so, like, she doesn't even lie. She's very convinced of that.
Very convinced. Yeah.
True. Agreed. Yes.
So.
A rich man. Yeah. So where are the rich men around you? So who's with you right now? You know, this is the question to ask.
Where are they? Yeah.
Oh man, a rich man, and like 100% conviction. This is the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Why would he choose a woman with a low body count?
I don't know. Maybe because she has all the good traits that a woman should have. Maybe that's the reason. You know, compassionate, caring, there for you, exclusive. I don't know. What do you people think? Tell us in the comments. Do rich men prefer high body counted women, or do they prefer women that are exclusive and are rarity in this world? They're not gonna give themselves to just anybody. So let's just see what people think. Really, I am genuinely interested.
Do you think it's okay for guys to not want a woman whose body count is high?
No, they need to shut up.
Why is that?
I feel that's just a number. It doesn't really matter.
The thing that amazes me is I immediately assume both of them have high body counts. And it may not be the case, but the trigger reaction to me is a huge tell. Like, because if I was just talking to somebody and we are just discussing, you know, the body count matter, and if I ask you, why do men care about your body count? I would say probably because they don't want the town bicycle.
They need to cope because they know that their value is now way lower and it's gonna be really hard for them to get with a good man. Because a good man will notice all the little things that they do that are not appreciated.
Disclaimer, when we say value, we say their perceived sexual marketplace value, not value as a person or whatever.
Yeah, of course.
So just to keep this,
100%.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Their body count is high, then they can't say shit about another girl having a body count that's high.
Isn't that like a broke woman asking if a guy is rich?
If you like the person, then why do you care? Like, it's not that deep.
Every stat shows that if a woman's body count is higher, she might be more likely to cheat and less happy in a marriage.
No, I hear it, but it's like, if you fuck with them, then why? Like, why do you care?
I don't even want to say anything negative about these two ladies, although we cannot even call them ladies anymore if we assume what is probably correct, because the status of a lady comes with certain responsibility.
Yeah, my God. They are both pretty. They are both triggered. So I'm gonna have to pass judgment and assume the body count is not zero.
Yeah.
So it's a non-zero body count, yeah.
For sure. And it's totally okay also in this situation to assume things, because they are showing signs of what we are assuming.
Like you can only assume their body count at the end of the day, because like there is a lot of theories going around, and it's if you ask a woman her body count and whatever she tells you, multiply it by 3. This is the generally most notable one, but I have probably a bit of a radical view on this, but I don't generally ask women their body count, because I really think that her behavior will show you what that body count is likely to be and how.
Yeah, a woman will always tell you things, whether it being verbal or non-verbal communication. Yeah. She will show all the signs. You will need to see all those red flags. As a man, it's your responsibility to know what kind of a woman you are dealing with. Don't let us tell you. How about you take it from a female perspective and listen to Sadia right now.
Women never, ever, ever lie. Never do they lie. She showed you her red flags from day one. You chose to ignore them. She might show it simply by how she dresses. And she might show you that she might be provocative. Or she might show you with her sexual behavior. She might show you through how she is as a parent. She might not have kids and not prioritize them. Or she may have denied another man access to the children. And you think you're going to be captain stepdad and you're going to save the day. But the reality is she showed you that she denies men access to the children, and myself included. We show men all of our red flags. Now we pick the man that allows us to get away with the most nonsense. Now, if you don't have many red flags as a woman, what will happen is you attract a man with really clear boundaries. But a woman filled with red flags will only select a man who's filled with low self-esteem.
And there you have it. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for listening to our opinions. Please do share your opinions in the comments below, and check out the next video. It's gonna be somewhere around here.
Yes.
And watch it.
Also, like, share, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell. For you it takes only a couple of seconds, and for us it means a lot. Thank you.
Thank you. Much appreciated.